Today we are interviewing Miles to Glory. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, David, I play drums.
Damien, I play guitar.
Raymond, I play guitar.
My name's Andy, I play bass.
My name's Cammy and I do vocals.
Tell us a little about yourselves.
Alright, I formed this group probably 3 years ago with me and David, and we had another friend that was drumming. His name's Homer, and he had to leave for school, and it just started from there. I needed more people to fit it in, and we had the perfect combination with Andy jumping in on bass, and then Damien, one of his best friends that he went to school with, jumped in on the guitar. Cammy was there to help us out. I mean, it fell in pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it all just fell together perfectly.
Good timing.
Yeah, pretty much good timing.
So you didn't have to go on any websites?
No.
Try to find anybody?
Yeah.
I did and I didn't. I did just to see what I could find. But man, working on Craigslist and HoustonBands.net, wow, dude, it is impossible to find musicians. It really is. At least musicians that are serious about taking up the whole practice schedule and the equipment. I mean, it costs a lot of money to be in a band, that's for sure. And a lot of time.
Tell us a little about your band.
Well, we're just an alternative kind of food rock kind of group. We try to keep it simple and still flashy at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to think we had a little couple of melodic fills in there with a lot of tone changes. Definitely, people always talk about our changes and how many they go, so I mean, it's just because we're trying to stay away from the normal thing that you see in alternative music. I mean, it's fun, but it doesn't put no emotion, it doesn't make me want to listen to it constantly, and definitely you have to be able to listen to your own music to play. We practice them a lot of times.
Tell us a little about your gear that y'all use.
Oh man, the expensive part of it. Yeah, no, I mean, we definitely all started off on smaller things. I mean, that's just the process of having to become a musician. We got to start off on the lower end stuff, and then we work our way up. And so far, I mean, people have been real good at noticing that we have pretty decent equipment, and then we go up there and we sound great. I mean, it makes a big difference in recording and practicing to a live performance show, for sure.
He's playing on an AC-30. Me and David, because I wasn't actually a bassist at first, I was guitarist, we shared the bass rig for our other band, that was Skyway. And I just recently got a new bass, Hendrick Jazz bass, and Damien just brought his stuff in. Marshall.
In your music, do you guys use a lot of pedals in your music, or is it just straight from the sound of your guitar or bass?
Certain songs call for different things, you know. Sometimes we'll go straight just guitar. Sometimes we'll throw in a whole bunch of different pedals and effects and stuff like that. It just depends on what the song calls for.
For the most part, I mean, I'm pretty basic. I started writing most of the stuff on just an acoustic, so I mean, I never really thought of throwing any kind of effect in there except for a small delay. And even then, Andy says that I don't use it too much. but it still makes for a little twist in there, and then Damien comes and adds even just the more pedals in there and makes it give it that open sound.
Do you guys have any education in music prior to forming your band or during your band or at any time?
Mostly self-taught.
Yeah.
Self-taught, jumping head in.
The only he had a class in college, but that was a semester. He picked up something, but it wasn't we had lessons. We were all self-taught.
Oh, okay.
Cammy's parents, I mean, they were real into the music the whole
Yeah,
time.
my dad was a local musician, and my parents met in string choir, so I did choir in elementary school and then here and there in college. But I've always sang, and I like to try and imitate other artists and sound like they sound, but then when I sing relaxed, of course I'm going to have my own sound, I'm going to have my own feel and kind of vibe to it, so that's how I would say training my spectrum range.
How did you guys get your name, Miles to Glory?
Oh, that's funny.
Everybody asked me that.
Actually, It's because whenever I first started the band, I was actually looking it through like different names and stuff to go around with, and we had a friend, his name was Ezekiel, and he just wanted to name the band. He just kept saying, he said he was our manager. And it was our old drummer's brother. So he's all like, I'm the manager, I'm the manager. I was like, well, you gotta come up with a name. And next thing you know, he's like, you know what, I got he started naming a bunch of metal bands, like, I don't know, just some weird metal deathcore sounding band. And then I was like, dude, what are you doing? We're not like that. And then he's all like, Miles to Glory. I was like, dang, that actually sounds good. So then it stuck.
Nice. So you had someone else.
Yeah, somebody else actually.
And then when you guys came in, did y'all like the name as well, or?
No.
Or is there a conflict story in that?
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with it.
Damon,
A little bit more like,
It's like
it's just cheesy to me. That's my personal.
They don't like it.
Yeah, nah, but I mean that's the good thing about us is that we all have our like differences. A lot of things like we're very much opinionated, for real. But at the end of the day, we all.
Yeah, it doesn't get in the way.
Yeah.
It's never caused any sort of major conflict.
We're real open to anything.
When you guys write your songs, is it just lyrics and you let everybody else put their part into it, or do you write all the parts out?
Lyrics are that.
Yeah, it's
pretty
kind
much.
of reverse that. We write the music, one of us will kind of brainstorm an idea and present it.
Send it by message.
Yeah,
Usually that's how we do it.
yeah, a lot of messaging, and
Yeah.
we'll all just kind of write parts to it until it comes together. And here recently, our writing has just kind of, it's become so much more
Dynamic.
Yeah, because we'll just get in here with an idea, and it'll just be like maybe the first one or two riffs, and
We get another feel right after
it's
that.
just like it just ricochets off of each other, and we'll all just be like, oh, that's cool. And we'll write a whole song within the night.
And it also helps for the ending version of the song, because the song could start off exactly how Andy like wants it to feel. Like it's his style, you can definitely tell. And then next thing you know, Damien will come and write his version, the second part, and then it takes it to a whole different like funky jazzier side. And then I come in with my parts, and I'm just a little bit more basic, but adding a couple of like blues notes in there, but more basic alternative, and then it just boom turns into a completely song that we didn't think it started off like that.
Okay.
Which is a good thing. I mean, it has the influence by all of us as musicians. And then Cammy throws in her vocals on top, and man, dude, I couldn't be more happier how she does it. I really couldn't.
I did lyrics last.
Okay.
I've heard it's different than how much people do it, but I think it's easier for me. And it lets them, like you said, it lets them all add what they're gonna add without an influence, and unless they have like a specific feel or idea for the message and thing I want to convey for the song, then I'm at liberty to make it have the meaning and anything I want. But I mean, I listen to it over and over again before I get like an attitude for it or a message for it. And generally, and I try not to write like girly things. But
I mean, David has an influence also on how we change our tempo changes. For sure. I mean, sometimes he attacks a whole lot stronger than what we're used to. And it definitely changes.
Now, do you say like you're more of a metal drummer, or more?
I never played metal before on
Okay.
drums. Usually I just like hear their music and it sounds slow to me. I try to throw metal in there, but then I like,
He likes to throw in some.
like
More
more
technical.
intensity to it.
Yeah,
Just to give it.
He's a lot more technical than
Yeah.
some of the drummers that would, that I've played with.
He puts a lot of flair into
Oh,
it.
yeah. Everybody always has
Of course, you can,
tips, you know.
you can always jump
Sure.
around.
There's all these little intricacies that he throws in that just makes it totally different.
For you, are you a rhythm bassist or a lead bassist?
I've been told lead bassist, but that's
Well, I mean,
honestly,
the way it
tried-
originated was lead bass.
Yeah, that's the
Because
way
it was guitar and bass and drums
Yeah.
at first, so I had to take lead.
Yeah.
And that's how I made it. We just took it, kept it the same.
Nice.
That's what we needed,
But
though.
what happened with me is like coming from the guitar, like the other band is really technical, so I tried to make it simple, but I was in that mindset of like playing a lot of single notes, faster. So that just kind of transferred over to bass, and it kind of stuck, and it sounds good.
Yeah.
Like that's one thing. Like I'm not gonna play something that just kind of clashes or argues with anything that he's playing, or outshines any of them. It's just gonna complement the line.
And I knew David wanted to be the drummer, and I was scared about it because I was like, man, dude, like I'm gonna find a bass player. I don't want him to just like follow me and make it just like too boring and stuff. And lucky Andy, I just told him, pretty much forced it on him. Here you go.
Yeah, it was. It was like, hey, you want to be our bassist? So I was like,
No, you're gonna be our bassist.
yes, yeah. And that's how it was.
Now, do you guys have any CDs out or records, or do you have anything?
Yeah,
It's actually out to download.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's out to download already for sure.
Where at?
On Reverb Nation, SoundCloud. We're in the Guitar Center thing. You can hear some of our music on there. The Guitar Center contest. It's called Get Out of the Garage. Share the link if y'all can. Definitely it is out to download. We're trying to get copies and businesses made of it and stuff, but we've been taking our time because of the fact that the artists to make our album, do stuff like that. Engineers, I mean, they take just as long as any other musician would take on stuff, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy.
How far are you willing to take it?
All the way.
Really?
All the way.
Just so like next to you.
I'm done.
All the way. I mean, I want to attract as much as people as we can. I mean, we do like battle the bands because it allows us for us to meet people. We don't because some of them are kind of a little run different than we would hope they would be. So we're just trying to think about doing shows in other places. I've been putting our name on Craigslist of recent, and we've already gotten offers from someone in Austin as well as San Antonio.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah, we're bigger, we're open to exploring like different venues and different crowds. I think they need to like with the Discovery Green and Marketplace or festivals, like really being out there in front crowds, not just venues.
We're making a name for ourselves, that's for sure. I mean, we started off opening up shows, and now we're pretty much jumping in the middle or almost close to headlining.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we bring in definitely a good crowd. Our fan base is phenomenal. Thank y'all so much.
Yeah, they're
Like
support.
they come and buy the freaking crap loads, man. It's surprisingly like sometimes it's early that we played at like Walters, and we went on pretty early, and it was like 2 minutes before we were supposed to go on. And I'm like, man, where's everybody at?
From nobody to everybody.
Yeah, they say no,
Just on stage, everybody comes in.
Wow.
Whoa.
I was like, damn. So I mean, they're helping us become a bigger name in the Houston rock scene.
I'll be in your town soon.
Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Again, this is Miles to Glory. And have a good day. Bye.
Bye.